What?
Oh my God, look who's back! It's Noura!
No, we're at Bromley now.
Bromley, what's up,
Yeah.
Bromley? We're at Bromley right now. Bromley is here. We're at Bromley now. And we're going to take Noura around a real driving test route at Bromley this time. And hopefully we won't get lost.
You're throwing shade again. Okay. No, we're not going to get lost today, Francis.
Okay,
I
awesome.
will go the right way, okay?
So hopefully we won't end up in Scotland today. She wants some retribution. She came back for round 2.
Yes, I came for blood.
I
came to pass.
You came to party.
Yeah, no.
Pass?
Pass.
Not a party. Okay. So Noura's back. This is exciting.
Can't party. I was told I was too happy during the last test.
Who said that?
So somebody in the comments
You do not need that kind of negativity in your life.
said she's just not taking it seriously. She's so happy. So I'm not here to party, Francis. I'm here to just...
Here for a bad mood, but a pass.
Yes.
Right, so you had a driving test.
Yes.
Let's talk about this. It didn't go well.
No.
Otherwise you wouldn't be here right now.
Exactly.
What happened?
Clifton's
roundabout. It gets so many people. It's so complicated. It's so busy.
People don't signal at that roundabout.
Yep.
Like, they don't signal at that roundabout.
That's common. It's a common thing.
So yeah, I got done for undue hesitation.
Ah, okay. So you took too long to get onto the roundabout.
Apparently.
Apparently. I mean, I don't agree.
I don't agree.
Karen said so.
Yeah, I felt like I was looking for a safe gap, but...
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Listen, these things happen and we can't take it to heart as if it's like, oh, you're rubbish at driving. It's just that one situation at that one time we didn't do it properly.
Yeah.
You're going to do it again though, right? When's your next test? Next month?
Yeah,
month. Next month. So you've set up the car. You're ready to rock and roll.
Yes.
You know that at the beginning of the driving test, they will ask you to check your eyesight.
Yes.
We know that your eyes are fine because you've done a driving test. And they'll ask you a vehicle safety question. You know that you know those as well because you've done driving tests. Should I ask you a question or you do?
Go on.
Oh, just...
It's a mock test.
Just for bands? Okay, cool. How do you switch on the rear fog light and when would you use it?
Oh, I've never done that in your car.
Oh.
I've never done that in your car, Francis. That's
It's a
an
mock
unfair
test.
question. Yeah, but you would have lessons in somebody's car.
Okay, when do you use the fog lights?
I'm going to guess. Is it... Oh, I don't even know how to use it.
No.
What does this
The
do?
lights aren't over there.
What? But why does it have the light thing there?
Oh, that's for high beams, but not... No. When do you use your fog lights normally?
When your view is not clear. What's the word?
How not clear?
Like, really not clear.
How really not clear?
In foggy conditions.
How foggy? Has to be a quantifiable...
What? There's a number for foggy?
Yep.
20 foggy? I have no idea. What's the number for foggy?
When you can't see more than 100 metres down the road, then you turn your fog lights on. That's hilarious. I'm so glad we got Noura back.
Oh no. 20 foggy.
Yeah.
You ask me another one, please.
Okay, what, so I can put that correct one in the video?
No, you can put whichever one you want. I just need to answer the question correctly.
So we're good to go. I'm going to ask you another one while we're driving.
Yep.
You know where all the buttons are, rear and front demister, wash and clean the front, wash and clean the rear. All good, yeah?
Yep.
Whoop whoop. This is exciting. You're going
Let's
to
do
smash
it.
it today.
Yes.
See? Let's get some sunlight on that shade.
Yes.
It's going to go really
yes,
well.
There's been a lot of shade.
It's
We
going to
need
go
some-
so well.
Yes.
Oh my God. And Bromley. I love Bromley.
Yes.
I actually do. That's not a joke. I like Bromley more than Hither Green. It's really easy to pass in Bromley. It's not easy, but it's easier than Hither Green, right? You can still go to Clifton's, but you're likely to turn left first exit. How can you get that wrong?
Oh, you can't get that wrong.
Any questions before we start?
No.
Okay. What I'd like you to do is drive on from here, follow the sat nav, and if I want you to turn left or right, I'll let you know.
Nice.
Okay, at the end of the road is left, right. That way.
Turn right.
Welcome to the commentary and welcome back to the channel, Noura. If you didn't catch her last mock test, it's a really good one and it's in the top right now.
She had some issues on her last mock test and you guys were really supportive with hints, tips and good luck messages for her, which gave her the boost she really needed. Unfortunately, her real driving test was too soon after the mock test and she wasn't able to fix all of the mistakes in time. She's now got another driving test coming up in Bromley and she's back with new skills and the same positive attitude. Let's see how she gets on. We are emerging onto a pretty busy road here, Burnt Ash Lane. It's taking Noura a while to find a gap, but there's no hesitation here. Hesitation is only if there's a clear gap to go and you don't take it, so she's doing well to be patient, not rush into an unsafe gap and set off when it's clear.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
So far this is going well. Noura overtook that cyclist safely and is checking her mirrors to move around parked cars. Let's see how she gets on with the one-way system up ahead.
Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
This one-way system looks more complicated than it is. If you're going round, use the inside. If you're leaving, move back to the left.
Take the exit.
Great mirror check there from Noura and the signal to let other people know what she was doing. It doesn't look like we're going to get lost this time.
After 600 yards, turn right.
Here's an interesting one. After 600 yards, turn right, but there's a mandatory left turn ahead. 600 yards is a long way down the road. That left turn was less than 100 yards away when the voice instruction came through. The TomTom is telling Noura about a junction we'll be taking on the next road, but it's missed the instruction on this one. This would be pretty confusing if you hadn't practiced with this sat-nav before, so if your test is coming up soon, get some sat-nav driving in ASAP.
After 300 yards, turn right, then turn left.
I really want Noura to do well here. Her driving has improved massively since last time. She's clearly been putting in some hard work practicing.
Turning right here, yeah?
Oh.
Just thought I'd catch that in advance, just in case.
Turn right, then turn left.
Remember to keep an eye on the sat-nav screen. It will help you a lot to know where you're going next. Don't just rely on the voice guidance. I could see Noura was going to go the wrong way here, so I prompted her. Your examiner will do the same. A really harsh examiner might give Noura a driver fault for this signal as she was going past a junction. It really wasn't necessary to signal to overtake this bus. She's not changing lanes and her positioning was a good signal and way less confusing.
Turn left, then turn left. Turn left.
Luckily, there's no one behind here. This was a slightly harsh break. Noura must have been planning past the traffic lights and not expecting them to change, and it caught her off guard. If there was a car behind, that would have been a problem, as they probably would have been expecting to follow her through the lights. When you're approaching a traffic light, always be mindful that it could change and think about your speed. If you have to emergency stop for an amber signal, it's normally always safer to go through.
pull up on the left in a safe place. That's great, driving when you're ready. Can you show me how you would demist your rear windscreen?
Oh, no, that one.
That one.
Sorry.
Yeah, thanks. Turn it off. Great.
After 200 yards, turn left, then turn left.
Let's pull up on the left, just behind this VW car. I'll do. Great. What I would like you to do next is move off from here and reverse park back into this position.
I've asked Noura to parallel park. This did not go well on her last mock test. Let's see if she's been practicing and gets this right.
Try that again. So go to neutral, go up, left and down. Alright, that's second. Neutral, up, just sideways left and then down, yeah.
We are on quite a busy road here. I would love a bit more observation. Noura is looking in her mirrors, but that's not good enough when you're reversing. I need some more blind spot checks. Noura bumped the curb and needs to do a correction. It's not a big deal to bump the curb, but if you need to do a significant correction to your position, it will get marked down under control.
Finished?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're finished?
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm finished.
Are you 100% sure you're finished?
Let me get one check.
Oh, don't worry about getting out because the camera's going to be in the way.
Okay.
But-
I'm going to say yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this side, I'm looking that side. I'm just going to say yeah.
Fine. Drive on then when you're ready.
Noura made 4 small errors that added up to make 2 major faults. I'll discuss it properly with her after the test, so stay tuned for the feedback at the end.
It's a left at these traffic lights.
Turn left, then turn left.
What she said.
Thinking about the manoeuvre, it's a bit of a shame that the rules are how they are with regard to how many small faults you can get before it turns into a big fault. Noura's driving has been absolutely amazing and her manoeuvre technique was actually pretty good. How do you think the manoeuvre went? Comment below if you've got any tips you've picked up from your instructor that could help. This is why it's a really good idea to do mock tests, so you can see how you'll drive when you're actually being tested. If you need a mock test, hit us up on Instagram at Driving School TV. We're going to jump to the end of this street because it's very long and nothing interesting happens at all.
At the end of the road, turn left, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Very nice cycle safety here. Noura is not rushing to overtake the bike. She's waited for this super safe gap and left loads of room on the left for the bike.
Turn left, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
Have you noticed what Noura does with her gears? She's quickly out of first gear and into second in only a couple of seconds. This is excellent. It might be acceptable to stay in first gear until you've straightened up your wheel and settled down on a new road on your first few lessons, but pulling away too slowly is a bad habit that will go against you on the driving test. Good hill start technique, the car didn't roll back at all, and excellent planning ahead. Noura is in the right lane because she's planned well ahead and positioned right nice and early. I'm really struggling to criticise her driving on this mock test. It's an excellent example of how you need to drive to pass your test.
Turn right, then take the third left.
So guys, what do you think of Bromley Driving Test Centre? Let me know in the comments. This is a real test route and probably one of the harder routes I've seen around here. It's a relatively new centre and I must say I am a fan.
After 100 yards, turn left.
A nice easy 30-mile-an-hour dual carriageway here, which is very long, and Noura deals with it perfectly with absolutely no issues on lane discipline. So let's forward to the end of the road.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
I know a lot of mistakes are caused by misunderstanding the sat-nav, which again is why it's really useful to practice with a TomTom. I know Noura uses Waze in her own car and also with her instructor, but Waze is a much better system than the one they use on the test, so being familiar with the TomTom would avoid confusions like these.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
We are back at the slightly confusing one-way system that the sat-nav calls a roundabout and nearly back at the test centre. I always say that when you realise you're almost back, it's more important than ever not to take your eye off the ball and relax, and Noura will give us a perfect example of this in a minute.
Take the exit.
So let's talk about that drive. I am so pleased that Noura has gone away from her last mock test and implemented all the advice she took away. Even though she failed her last test, which is a shame, it's probably for the best as she's a much better, safer and more confident driver than she was before. Getting a fail on a driving test is sad, but it's how you pick yourself up afterwards, learn from your mistakes and come back fighting that really counts. Noura has come back with boxing gloves on, ready to rumble. I have every faith that she'll pass her next driving test if she can show this level of ability to the examiner. She just needs to improve the observations on the manoeuvre, which I know she will do after watching this.
After 200 yards, turn left, then take the second right. Turn left, then take the second right.
Pull up on the left.
Turn
just here.
right, then you have reached your destination on your right.
Okay, that's the end. Can we all just take a second to give Noura a big hand, because that was amazing.
Really?
Yeah, you were so focused. You were really concentrating the whole way round.
Yeah.
I tried to distract you by chatting and waffling, and you were like, no, I'm concentrating here. That was really good. Are you proud of that?
I am.
Happy with the way that you drove on that one?
I
Because
feel like it was a lot calmer. Yeah.
Night and day between how you drove before and how you're driving now.
I think I failed because
Why?
I think the curb, like when I was parallel parking.
Okay. You did nudge the curb just a little bit,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't normally give people a fail for that. If
Okay.
you're consistently nudging the curb or you drive up onto the curb or something like that, then yeah, you're going to fail. But I think what you did there with the curb was okay. You nudged it, you felt it, and you drove on and you corrected it. But let's talk about the manoeuvre. Because I was like, are you finished? What does that mean?
Oh.
That means you're not finished,
It means
right?
I'm
That
not
means that
finished,
there's
yeah.
something to correct. And you're like, yeah. And I said, no, but really, are you sure? Do you know what was wrong? Did you work it out at the event?
No,
eventually?
I was like I was looking here and I was looking there.
Yeah, so the
and I
parking was
couldn't-
fine. It was really nice. Your car was positioned so nicely, but what else do you have to do to get the move finished?
Did I not?
Straighten up
Straighten the wheel?
No. Which is why when you reversed,
Yeah.
you went back into the curb again because your
Yeah.
car wasn't reversing
Yeah,
in a
I
straight line.
noticed. So you can only get one minor in control for a maneuver.
In the manoeuvre, you get control or
Yeah.
observation. That's the only two things they're marking you for.
Okay.
And you can only get one driver fault for control, or one
Yeah.
driver fault for observation, or one driver fault
Okay.
in both before it turns into a major.
Okay. What a shame.
I think you did really well though. And I could have given you a pull up on the right and you would have passed that. So I just wanted you to come back for remember the parallel parking
Yeah,
wasn't
parallel parking is
excellent
not my
last time.
strongest.
No, I wanted you to come back and
Yeah.
smash it this time, which you nearly did. I am pleased. Your new instructor's doing bits. He's awesome. Give him a shout out.
I will.
What's his name?
Faisal.
Faisal, big up
Thanks,
Faisal.
Faisal.
There's that man like Faisal
Yeah,
because he's dope.
that's
He
good.
helped you out
Okay,
loads.
well that's good. I'm gonna work on my parallel parking then.
How many lessons have you had with your new instructor?
2.
2 lessons.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
That's the difference. 2 lessons, and that's it since you last had a driving test. And look how you're driving now. It's more confident. It's more calm. Is it because of Faisal, or are you in a different headspace?
I think it's 2 things. I've been practicing a lot in like personal car
Oh, okay, good.
and the lessons with him, and yeah, I think as time goes on, you just naturally get like a bit better at driving. I hope.
Guys, right, Noura's driving. Yeah, how much better was that? Guys,
Yeah.
comment below. Give Noura some props and encouragement for her driving test coming up soon, real soon at Bromley. Let her know if there's anything that you think she could improve on, and give her some positive vibes. We're all about positive vibes, aren't we?
Yes.
Throw light on that shade.
A lot of light on that.
Throw a
shade,
lot of
actually.
light on that shade.
I'm glad. I'm
Yeah,
glad it was better
you
than
did
last
really
time
well.
because that was my aim.
I
So-
think that you did really well.
I couldn't believe how quickly we'd finished. I'm so used to going so off course.
Excellent, guys. Thank you for watching. Noura, thanks for coming down and taking a mock
Thank
test with
you.
us. Catch you in the next video.
Yes.
Good luck for your driving test.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.